Welcome everyone. I hope you must be stay safe and stay healthy. So no further delay, let's begin. Our today's topic is unexpectedly awesome examples of omnivorous animals with pictures. Omnivores are found all over the world. In North America, for instance, coyotes and black bears are textbook examples of omnivorous animals. They don't just hunt small mammals but also feast on various foods and berries that they come across. Did you know the term omnivorous is derived from the combination of Latin words omnis, meaning all, and vorare, meaning to devour? When it comes to the classification of animals based on their food habits, you often come across three groups: carnivorous, herbivorous, and omnivorous. An omnivorous is an animal that feeds on both plants and animals. While the definition is correct, one can't help but wonder why omnivorous animals like coyotes and bears are enlisted in the carnivorous section when it comes to biological classification. What is an omnivore? Technically, an omnivore is a species that can derive nutrients and energy from plant matter, such as leaves, fruits, roots, etc., as well as animal protein. Both carnivorous and herbivorous animals are equipped with specializations to help them acquire and process their food. While carnivores have long, sharp teeth to help them tear flesh, herbivores have bored molars which help them grind leaves, shoots, and even twigs. Omnivores, in contrast, have sharp front teeth to help them tear into the flesh of the animals that they hunt, and flat molars to chew plant matter. In the absence of a particular criteria to classify animals as omnivorous, it is difficult to come up with a strict classification on the lines of carnivorous and herbivorous group. In fact, there exist carnivorous animals such as black bears and red foxes that occasionally feed on plant matter, and herbivorous animals such as eastern grey squirrels and ostriches that primarily rely on plant matter but do feed on insects and other small animals at times. So one thing is clear: there is no specific scientific classification which includes all omnivorous animals. Rather, it is a genetic group which comprises species that are adapted to acquire, feed and digest an array of food, which includes plant matter and animal protein. Examples of omnivorous animals: black bear. Diet: fish, small mammals, insects, berries, roots, etc. Except for the polar bear, which is a strict carnivorous. All bear species are omnivorous. Cyto: diet: small mammals such as rabbits, bears, and squirrels, as well as snakes, lizards, birds, birds, insects, fruits, bears, berries, grass, and even carrion. American badger. Diet: small mammals like grasshoppers, squirrels, moles, rats, ground nesting birds, fish, lizards, frogs, carrion, etc. Raccoon. Diet: insects, fish, frogs, crayfish, snails, bird edges, bird eggs, fruits, nuts, etc. Freshwater crayfish. Diet: small fish, shrimp, insects, plankton, aquatic plants, etc. Catfish. Diet: small fish, crayfish, amphibians, aquatic insects, earthworms, aquatic plants, etc. Grey squirrels. Diet: seeds, nuts, berries, mushrooms, buds, tree bark, and occasionally feast on insects as well. Carpenter ant. Diet: living and dead insects, honeydew, larvae, fruits, plant juice, and even dead carpenter ants. Red fox. Diet: small mammals like rabbits and squirrels, insects like cricket and grasshoppers, birds, crayfish, fruits, berries, and even grasses. Common chimpanzee. Diet: a variety of plants, fruits, flowers, leaves, trees bark, honey, nuts, insects such as termites and ants, eggs, and even small animals. Omnivorous animals are opportunistic when it comes to feeding, and that comes as a blessing in disguise for them, as they are not dependent on one particular source for food. If the salmon population dwindles, bears can resort to barriers in order to survive. Spider that can carnivorous and herbivorous in a strict sense